Have you ever thought about how the rice on your plate could be silently affecting your blood sugar levels? It might sound surprising. Rice is such a common, comforting, and simple food found in many of our meals. But what if I told you that the way most people cook and eat rice might actually be harming their health, especially after the age of 60? Hi there, I'm so happy you're here with me today. This video isn't about fear, it's about hope and empowerment. The truth is, there are simple, proven ways to transform rice from a hidden blood sugar villain into a gut-friendly, sugar-stabilizing, life-enhancing food. And you don't need special pills or fancy gadgets, just small adjustments to your daily routine. I've spent years in senior health, and I've seen too many people who follow all the right medications and conventional advice, yet still struggle with rising blood sugar, stubborn weight, and digestive issues. That's when I realized that we often overlook the simplest things right in front of us, like how we prepare our rice. Today, I'll share 5 simple rice hacks that can make a huge difference to your health. They're easy to implement, scientifically backed, and best of all, they fit right into the meals you're already making. Before we dive in, let me ask you, do you or someone you love eat rice almost every day? Have you ever felt bloated or tired after eating and chalked it up to aging? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. And if you want more tips like this, be sure to subscribe and join Vitality Over 60. All right, let's dive into our first rice secret, one that can completely change how your body absorbs nutrients with just a little extra time. It's something so simple, yet incredibly powerful: soaking your rice. Yes, that everyday habit many of us skip without thinking can quietly change how your body reacts to a bowl of rice. Now, I know you might be thinking, I've been rinsing and cooking rice my whole life. Why change what's not broken? But here's the surprising truth. Unsoaked rice can prevent your body from absorbing the nutrients it needs most, especially as we get older. Rice, particularly white or brown rice, contains phytic acid, which hides in the outer layers of the grain. While it's natural, phytic acid can act like a little thief in your digestive system, binding to essential minerals like calcium, zinc, and iron, making it harder for your body to absorb them. For older adults who might already be dealing with bone loss, fatigue, or low immunity, this is even more significant. But here's the good news. Simply soaking your rice, just like our parents or grandparents might have done, can reduce phytic acid and unlock more of these vital nutrients. It also makes rice easier to digest. Many of the older adults I've worked with have complained of bloating, gas, or feeling overly full after meals. But after they started soaking their rice, meals became lighter, smoother, and much more comfortable. So how do you do it right? After rinsing your rice thoroughly under cool water, let it soak in warm water for 30 to 60 minutes before cooking. This allows the grains to soften, absorb moisture, and break down hard-to-digest compounds. Even 30 minutes of soaking can make a difference, but don't soak for more than 3 hours, especially in warm weather, as bacteria can grow and spoil the rice. One woman, 72 years old and always active but with a sensitive stomach, started soaking her rice. Within weeks, her discomfort after meals nearly disappeared. She called it her small miracle. It's a tiny shift. No pills, no special equipment, just water, time, and intention. But the results? Better digestion, stronger nutrient absorption, and more energy after meals. Give it a try, and if you've already been doing this, let me know in the comments how it's helped you. Or if you've never tried it, what's holding you back? Now, if you think that was simple, just wait until you hear what a spoonful of vinegar can do for your blood sugar. Let's move on to tip number 2. One of the most unexpected and powerful tricks you can try with rice: adding vinegar. Yes, vinegar in rice. You might be thinking, won't that ruin the taste? But hear me out. Just 1 spoonful of the right kind of vinegar can make a massive difference for your blood sugar, digestion, and even your energy levels after a meal. Here's how it works. Vinegar, particularly apple cider vinegar, contains acetic acid, which helps slow down how quickly your body breaks down and absorbs carbs. This means your blood sugar won't spike right after eating. This is particularly important for those of us over 60 when our bodies become more sensitive to sugar spikes. If you're managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, this simple step could be a game changer. A major study from Johns Hopkins University found that adding vinegar to rice can lower its glycemic index by 31%. That's a huge reduction in the blood sugar spike, making it much gentler and balanced. I remember a kind man in his late 60s struggling with prediabetes and frustrated by feeling sluggish after meals. He started adding 1 tablespoon of natural fermented vinegar to the water when cooking his rice. Within a couple of months, his fasting blood sugar stabilized, and he felt clearer, lighter, and more in control. How do you do it? Simple. When you're adding water to your rice cooker or pot, just add 1 tablespoon of natural fermented vinegar, like apple cider vinegar. That's it. The rice won't taste sour. In fact, many people say it tastes cleaner or fresher, but make sure it's natural fermented vinegar, not synthetic or flavored vinegar, as it won't offer the same benefits. If you have a sensitive gut or you're trying this for the first time, start with half a tablespoon and see how you feel. This tip is easy to adopt, and the impact can be profound, especially over time. It's not a medicine. It's not a restriction. It's simply helping your body naturally. Next, we've got a surprising combination. Oatmeal mixed with rice. Yes, oatmeal. You probably already know it's good for your heart and digestion. But what if I told you a small amount mixed with your rice could dramatically improve how your body processes sugar and help clear out your blood vessels over time? Oatmeal is rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that acts like a sponge in your system. It soaks up bad cholesterol, slows digestion, and keeps blood sugar from spiking after meals. For older adults, especially those with high cholesterol or prediabetes, this fiber is gold. In fact, a study from the National Institutes of Health found that mixing just a small amount of oatmeal into rice can slow the rise in blood sugar by up to 43%. That's a massive improvement. Just 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of plain oatmeal mixed into 1 cup of rice can have profound benefits without overwhelming your digestion. One woman in her mid-70s, managing both high cholesterol and early signs of diabetes, began mixing a teaspoon of oatmeal into her daily rice. After 3 months, her lab results improved, and she felt lighter, clearer, and more confident. Now let's add a pinch of turmeric. Yes, that golden spice. Turmeric contains curcumin, which has anti-inflammatory properties and helps improve insulin sensitivity. A small pinch of turmeric in your rice can help your body respond to insulin better, which is crucial as we age and face issues like insulin resistance, higher blood sugar, and weight gain. Research has shown that consistent intake of curcumin can reduce insulin resistance by 23%, similar to mild diabetes medications. Just a small pinch of turmeric powder over your warm rice once a day can make a difference. It may take some time to get used to the taste, but it's a simple and powerful habit. Finally, the last surprising habit, cooling and reheating your rice. This simple step changes the starch in rice into resistant starch, which isn't digested quickly. Instead, it travels to your large intestine where it feeds your gut's good bacteria, reduces inflammation, and improves digestion. It also helps lower blood sugar spikes after meals. This is a small change that can make a big impact, especially for seniors managing blood sugar, constipation, or gut discomfort. Let your rice cool after cooking, store it in the fridge, and reheat it before eating. The results: better digestion, improved blood sugar control, and enhanced gut health are worth the effort. In conclusion, these 5 rice habits, soaking, adding vinegar, mixing in oatmeal, sprinkling turmeric, and cooling and reheating, are simple yet powerful ways to improve your health. They support your blood sugar, digestion, and long-term vitality. It's never too late to start making small changes. Pick one tip to try today and see how it impacts your health. Small steps lead to big changes. If this video helped you, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to join Vitality Over 60. We're here with practical, science-backed tips that fit your life. What do you think? Have any of these rice habits surprised you? Or have you already tried one before? Share your thoughts in the comments. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. You've got this.